Okay, we're back with the comparison of the 2011 White Cement 3 and the 2023 Reimagined. So right off the rip on that back heel, you see I guess a pre-aged heel tab with the Nike Air, and then you have like the natural aging on the heel tab with the Jumpman Air. As you can see, it's pretty spot on. Hopefully that's coming through in the camera, but like that's kind of crazy that you have one that was produced to look like this, and then you just have one that turned this color over time. As far as the elephant print, I mean, it looks definitely the elephant print. You know, the engraving and everything looks darker on the 2023 pair opposed to the 2011 pair. It looks a lot lighter to me. I don't know if that's coming through like in the camera, but if you can see, it's definitely lighter. Any other noticeable differences? The tongue for sure. Okay, the tongue on the 2011 pair is fat, and then you can see the red material or the red lining, I guess, on the back of the tongue. You can see it through the front, and this one you can't see at all. You just see it when you turn the shoe around. So like I told y'all in the review, like the tongue on these was definitely fat compared to like when they first dropped. And the shoe itself, this is more slim. As you can see, this one, you know what I'm saying, it's a little bulky. As far as like the Asian, honestly, I think the midsole is a little exaggerated unless this was for like a when did the threes drop? 88? So I'm guessing a pair from 88 will have like the fully aged midsole, but the one from 2011, you know, still pretty white. And these have not been restored or repainted or anything. This is just from natural wear and tear. Nothing has changed since 2011 aside from the aged heel tab. As far as the leather and the materials, these are definitely very, very tumbled. I can't remember if they were like tumbled like this when I bought them. It could have been just from like, you know, wear over time. The leather like kind of loosens up or whatever. I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments if you remember, because I don't. That was freshman year of college. I want to say they dropped January of 2011. I know I caught them with my refund check my freshman year, and I wore them to the ODU VCU game. Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I bought them that morning and I wore them to the game that afternoon, and I definitely, and I'm so embarrassed to admit it, but I wore the hang tag on them joints. Like I just left it on, and that was the first and last time that I did that. But yeah, I was just so excited to have that shoe, man, because that was a pair that I always wanted. And then I see the perforated leather on the ankle. It looks like, okay, there's smaller holes up here and it's like less material. It's like the space, I guess, is smaller than these. As you can see, is more. The holes are bigger and it's like more of an area. If that even makes sense. Like you just have to see it. Like there's more material over here with the perforated holes than it is on this joint. It's less exposed, I guess, unless it's like a higher cut. Anything else that I can see? I mean, of course, on the outsole you have Nike, and then on these you have Jordan. As you can tell, these definitely have been worn, but it's pretty much the same colors. The shades. I mean, the shade is darker on. That's a lot of heel drag. Sheesh. The shade is definitely darker on the 2011 pair, but that could just be from, you know, age and as much as I wore them and all the elements that I wore them in. But other than that, Everything is pretty much spot on aside from like the perforations. You know, definitely smaller on this pair than it is on this pair. And the aging is more exaggerated. You even see it like on the eyelets. It's more like a eggnog color, and it's still pretty white on these. I did change the laces, so that wasn't like an element of this particular shoe. I just threw some new laces in there at some point. I probably didn't feel like cleaning them, and I just bought some new ones. And that's why that's why you see the fat laces in there instead of like the OG joints that came with it. But yeah, I mean honestly that is it. I think they did a great job with the actual aging aspect on the heel tab. The rest of the aging is not quite on par unless it was meant to mirror a pair from '88, and I do not have a pair from '88, so I can't tell you if it's like how spot on it is. But other than that, I think they did a great job execution wise. It's just dope to see how spot on the aging on the heel is. It's crazy. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Let me know if you were able to secure a pair, and if you still have the 2011 pair, or if you prefer the 2011 pair over the Reimagined, or vice versa. Just let me know. Personally, as far as the sleek look, I would definitely choose the Reimagined pair over the 2011. Just because like I have a narrow foot, and certain shoes just look better when they're like more sleek or narrow. So I would definitely go with these over this pair if I had to choose, but luckily I don't. So yeah. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. On to the next one.